Dodgers 15-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-7. Sean Murphy had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 18-6. The San Diego Padres put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the visiting Rockies 12-11. Also in news from Colorado, center fielder number 25 has been waived by the organization. The Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 14-9. In other Rays news, starting pitcher Tyler Glasnow has been promoted from AAA to the majors. The Blue Jays stole 5 bases in total as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 9-8.
We are under the light. Now in the box, Mike Trout, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Mike.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Trout is retired to kick off the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hall is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
He froze him on the fastball there. Curtis Granderson is the second out of the opening frame. Greg Bird is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Phillies. Spencer Howard, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Benny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second. The left
so
fielder.
The base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
So here is Avisail Garcia. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied down the left field line. Trout has a read on it. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. Stepping up now, Alec Bohm. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Alec.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? In now is Andrelton Simmons. He went deep in the contest last night. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Right fielder. Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
The shortstop.
Scott Kingery is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Back goes Trout at the track. Gone! Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now Carlos Santana.
The designated hitter.
As it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit on the ground out to short. The throw will go to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lined into right, a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Bryce Terang. And that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now that
it is Curtis Granderson as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Ahmed over at second. Trout is over at first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down, and that will... Bottom of the inning now. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Avisail Garcia. Ripped down the line. On a foul ball here, 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee,
So one away here with the bases empty, and
Mike.
standing in the left-handed hitting
Move.
third baseman
Mike.
Mike Moustakas. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Harper looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hit hard down the line. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoskins, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on. Curtis. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Alec Bohm.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter.
First offering on its way. Andrelton Simmons will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in, Willie Adames.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Adam Morgan answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Morgan.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, the center fielder.
So striding forward now, Eric Thames. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Bryce Turang. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. Ahmed has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up JT Realmuto. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nick Ahmed is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-1 home is called a strike, down and in.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Harper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Now batting, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Into the box, Reese Hoskins. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Pops this one up. Trout coming on, but this will land untouched. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Barehanded on the move. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is there. 2 gone. Now batting, Willie Adames. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Brewers. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now that
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Here's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0-1 the count. Check on Granderson. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Number 42 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. First offering on its way. Alec Bohm stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 from the belt. The pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And Granderson will beat the throw home as he's in there at the plate. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count from the stretch. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Scott Kingery is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1 to third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Gary.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Eric Thames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bryce Terang. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he... 7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
There's no question. He's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Strike two. Good curveball on the inside black. The 1-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. David Robertson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
David.
Last half of the seventh here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Yelich. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now
into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Now batting, third baseman, Tim Tebow.
Standing in now, Tim Tebow. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide. And Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no-doubles defense.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
David Phelps comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Willie Adames hit high and deep to right center. Granderson on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
4 runs here in this half inning. High and deep to right center. After it is Granderson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Greg Bird.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Andrelton Simmons is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail by double digits. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
So striding in, Scott Kingery. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Gotta start somewhere.
11-1 at the end of this one. Milwaukee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. D.L. Hall earns the win, his second. Spencer Howard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.